How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Nav from Nav's Tech Bits. Today I want to do a little show and tell on Transformers Earth Wars. It's one of those really popular pay-to-win, free-to-play games that you can pay money to level things up quicker or to have things be completed quicker. It goes on a base ideal. You have your base, they have their base. You attack the enemy bases, the enemy attacks yours. Now, there is nothing wrong with getting your base attacked. You'll lose a little bit of money, but your buildings will automatically regenerate. And it doesn't happen very often. Now, this is based off the Transformers Generation 1, which I'm really happy about because I'm a pretty big fan. There's my particular favorite Decepticon there, Nah. If I can click on him right correctly. Yeah, so this is a very shallow strategy game. I should say shallow because there's not really a whole lot going on. You get your Transformers, they all have their own abilities, but you can only control them with specific units. You can put your units down in particular places, but then they'll go do their own thing. And the whole idea of this is to destroy your enemy's base. This is your headquarters. Destroy the enemy headquarters, sorry. So, the idea is to put the headquarters up, not put it too close to the landing pad down here. The landing pad is where all of your enemies will come and where you will go to launch your attacks to. And you need to make sure it's within a certain area of your weapons, of your defense systems, because if your enemy posts everyone at the top right here, that's going to be out of range of like this gun, and they're all going to be going back here to your base. So there is very light strategy, but there is definitely some strategy going on here. So you got your chat over here at the far left. You got your ranking to show you just how good you are on the world stage. I hardly check that. There are a lot of people that throw a lot of time and money at this game. There was one dude that even put $100,000 down. Man, that must be some kind of Saudi Arabian oil mongol or something like that. Anyways, of course, I'm Decepticons. Your units work in stars. You can get 1 up to 5 stars. The further you go, the more star units you get, and the more you level them up. If you get a 1 star, you can only go to level 20, 2 star, level 30, 3 star, level 40, you get the idea. And every time you hit a 10, you need to go to a certain building and upgrade them for a ridiculous amount of money. I shouldn't say ridiculous, but you do have to think ahead. So right now, I have units that I can't research because I don't have enough money. Where is it? I'll tell you down here. So yeah, I need almost 500,000 energon. You need energon and a certain kind of ore. There's 2 different finances. At the top right, you'll see the ore and then the energon. The fuel capacity right now is full. I have 50. Every fight that you do takes 5, so you can't just keep grinding away all day. You have to go and get a life or something and do something. But how do you kill what has no life? Anyways, this works off something called a crystal thing. Clean crystals. Every 8 hours, you can get a premium crystal. And sometimes those crystals will have bots in them. Excuse me. Sometimes it'll just have weapons that you can use in your fights. So that's a double. Since I already have this guy, they're going to convert it to 63 shards, 400 sparks. You need sparks to upgrade people, and a wall buster upgrade. So, let's get into battle. There's several kind of battles you can do. Right now there's an event going on. The more you fight, the more points your team gets, and even if your team doesn't contribute, they will also benefit rewards from it. So you got to make sure that the team that you bring together has people who actually contribute. We're doing pretty good here. We got 40 people, and about half of them have at least tried to contribute, which is definitely pretty good. That's not a good way to make energon. If you want to make energon, you go to battle.
Decepticons, deploy!
And then there's a story mode you can go through. Or you can just go directly to attack another player. And then there's also Alliance Wars. You can fight other alliances, but we are not in a fight right now. So let me just get into one of these fights, and I'll show you how this goes. So my units have a character score. My current squad power at the top right is 4,800. So the unit thinks that it recommends me to fight a base that's worth 400 or 4,300. So we'll get into that. Oh, check that guy out. That's Trickticon, man. If you're Autobots, every now and then you get the chance to fight against Trickticon. If you're Decepticons, I think it's Metroplex. There's a Fortress Maximus. Yeah. Anyways, so here you're going to see how it works. I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units, and I get to put them down wherever I want. It's usually a good idea to flank from the left or the right, because the enemy usually puts landmines in the middle, and these mines will incapacitate you while everyone can shoot at you. Now here you can see everyone has their own special ability. I love the Sharkticons because you can summon more Sharkticons. Soundwave, of course, he calls like what, Rat Bat, Rumble, all those cool guys. Hook is a healer. Tantrum has this ability to draw aggro and reflect things back. Megatron is a particularly important power to make everyone focus fire basically on one particular thing. And Motomaster has the ability to make everyone emit an area of effect attack. Of course, you only have so many mana points, you could say, to make them do this. And you get more points by destroying the buildings, but you want to avoid destroying the ore or the energon containing buildings, because once you destroy those, you'll lose more money at the end of it. Once again, you want to defeat the headquarters, destroy the foundation, and the rest comes tumbling down, right? Oh, I forgot to use one of those power-ups. Anyways, so yeah, almost 300,000 ore, almost 300,000 energon cube, and 50 points. The more points you have, the better human being you are compared to everyone in your group. And they're definitely great pissing matches you can get into with your friends and say, I'm the better human being than you because I have more points than you. Because they keep a list of who is the best human being. Lord, love a waiting time. So, for example, in this bullet time, you go to members, it shows you who's throwing in the most. This Brandon guy, oh man, look at how much he's throwing in. Math man, yeah, I'm not doing too bad. GoBots rule. GoBots rule. If you're not a Transformers fan, what you don't know is that they don't like GoBots very much. They think they're detestable. Well, that's it for me, ladies and gentlemen. Unless we have an alliance war. I don't think we do. Nope, we don't. That's it for me, ladies and gentlemen. Nev from NevStackBits. Like and subscribe if you like this stuff. Always appreciated. And as always, take care of each other.